So I'm working with the Swiss Multiple Sclerosis Registry, which is fairly representative of the population of persons with MS in Switzerland. And we had the special interest in finding out how these comorbidities and specific milestones are distributed across different age groups, but also across different strata of disease duration. So we started really out by a table that looks like a chessboard. So in one dimension you have age categories, and in the other you have disease duration categories, and we just looked at the frequencies. So how frequently does a hypertension occur in the Swiss population of MS? And then based on that we already saw some patterns that were quite interesting. For instance, hypertension was really rising across the age dimension, but not so much across the MS disease duration dimension. And of course, that sparked our interest in looking into it into more detail, because eventually this is information that is relevant to clinicians because it tells us something about the disease burden of MS. And what we found was quite striking, namely that the disability milestones, as expected, they correlate with disease duration, but only loosely with age. So we found actually that age was not so important up until the age of 60. When disability increases. So disability is mostly measured by the ability to walk. And so there we found that this frequency spiked, but then became flat again. But on the other hand, with disease duration, it was really more like a steady increase, as would be expected, because this is one of the effects of multiple sclerosis. And with other diseases like comorbidities, we found that age was the main driver, whereas MS disease duration actually had no or only a small effect. Now, what needs to be added is that other studies have found that compared to the general population, MS actually increases the burden of comorbidities. So here we only looked at the population of persons who already have MS. But within this group, we didn't find an effect of MS duration.